Hi everyone, welcome back to Alanna LC, where you could get information and inspiration to accelerate your success in all areas of your life. And today we're going to talk about young relationships. Now, I'm not talking about, older relationships or relationships where, people have been in the relationship for more than 7 years, 8 years, and above. Because people in those relationships can sue me on relationships. And plus, whatever's working, allow it to continue to work for you. You don't need me to tell you anything. Allow it to continue to work for you. Trust yourself. You found your rhythm. But today we're talking about young relationships and the fact that, certain relationships in this day and age, certain times when you're like 26 year olds, you can't get that relationship off the ground. And the number one reason why I think relationships when you're younger, especially in the millennial generation, tend not to function as you might expect them to function is because we don't really know our worth. And it happens, I find it happens when, again, we don't really know our worth and know that what we want is completely and totally valid. It doesn't matter, what society tells you think you should want. This goes back to my other parent trap video, which you can catch, where you think that, your parents want you to bring home the perfect girl that ticks all of these different things, and you can bring home the perfect girl, but she's not the perfect girl for you. Maybe you do need someone that's a little more, sexual. Maybe that is something that satisfies your needs. Maybe you do need someone who's a little bit of a wild card or a little bit outgoing. As long as that person has found themselves and is working towards doing their own inner work and is ready for a relationship, there is no reason, if you, all things considered, feel that that's the right person for you, it's then up to you to market that person to your parents, not the other way around, because at the end of the day, it's going to be you living with that person. And they have people with so many different favorites, things that they favor, things that they, really like in a person. And it's not just, the stick figure, hourglass figure, Barbie doll who never does anything wrong, in terms of guys, or, Mr. Right, that's a doctor or that's a bank manager. Whether it's male or female, you have to know what you want for yourself and realize that you're worth it. Not just that you're worth it, because I find that that's a phrase that's overused, but rather that you deserve it. You deserve whatever you are looking for. And a lot of people then think, and another thing that holds them back is, well, I don't know if I'll be able to find that person, or especially in this generation, oh, well, if I don't make this relationship work, even though I'm so unhappy, that I'm failing and I'm not working hard enough. Well, let me tell you something. You're to be in a relationship because it's to add to you in some way, to make you happy in some way. And the truth is that it's okay to be alone. You might think, oh no, it's so scary to be alone. But if there's a myth that somebody else completes you, and I think that's a myth that our generation is really bought into. We've bought into a lot of myths. We've bought into, the myth that hopefully a lot of us are coming out of now. But the myth that somebody else completes you. And then there's, another myth that there's only one person out there for you. And, both of those myths are completely and totally untrue. You complete yourself. You complete yourself. And nobody, basically you complete yourself. And that's really all there is to it, because you are the one that's in control of your own emotions, because you're the one who chooses your own emotions at the very end of the day. If somebody's trying to make you happy, you're the only person who could make yourself happy. You're the only person, because you're the one at the end of the day who makes due to free will, makes your own decisions at the very end of the day due to free will. So, if you think somebody out there is, to make you happy, that's completely incorrect. And, oh, phone's ringing. Just gonna ignore that for now. There are other people home, so they can answer it. But basically, nobody completes you except yourself, and how you choose to be happy is the thoughts you choose to focus on. Something could be great about a situation. There are always many different ways to look at a situation. There are things that are always going to be great about a situation, and there are things that are always going to be sad about a situation. But what are you going to choose to focus on? Or if you don't see anything happy about a situation, there are always going to be both happy and sad things occurring in your life. And even if you find it difficult to be happy at the moment and focus on something happy, later on as you heal and later on as you decide, hey, I don't want to feel this way anymore, again, decide, then you eventually don't feel that way anymore because you choose to focus on thoughts that make you feel happy, things that happened that day that made you feel happy rather than things that day that made you feel sad. And thoughts you choose to focus on, again, are what they're basically what helps you to feel happy or sad. So nobody out there completes you, nobody out there makes you happy. And again, the truth is, love more than anything else is a decision. Somebody who you're truly compatible with, you might decide, hey, things are going well, this person, things are flowing with this person actually influences happiness in my life rather than influences sadness or strife in my life, and adds to my life and the other areas in some way, or at least doesn't affect any of those other areas in some way. Because guess what? We're not just here to be in relationships. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, I should say, because, it's the truth. So just know that nobody out there completes you. And also, really and truly, there's not just one person out there for you, not if you believe in abundance. That's why people eventually, honestly, they might feel happy and in love in one relationship, and then another relationship comes along for whatever reason. The other relationship didn't work out. But the relationship comes along, guess what? They're in love again. No, it's not that there's one person for you. It's that there's one person that you've decided that you're going to accept their flaws and be there for and continue with. And if that, offsets you in any way, just know that, really in life, nothing is guaranteed. So you have to be, and the only thing that is stable is God, whether you don't believe in, whether or not you believe in God, maybe you believe in another higher power. But really and truly, when it comes to relationships, just know that, I believe in God, and I believe that He's the only thing that's really everlasting. Anyhow, so it's really going to be me and God at the end of the day anyway. So, just really putting your focus on that and not getting too attached and too codependent on a relationship that really and truly nothing, again, is guaranteed, that might not come to fruition the way you expect. To say, okay, well, I know nothing is guaranteed, so I didn't become too attached. To be honest, I enjoyed it when it was here, fine, but I'm not going to say, oh, and we're going to live till the end of time. And sometimes things just don't work out like that for whatever reason, and it may or may not have anything to do with you. So just, take the good moments as they come, seize the opportunities, but don't get too attached to the opportunities, because at the end of the day, it's you that chooses to decide to, frame your own happiness. So just knowing that makes you a lot freer at the end of the day to really have the relationships that you have and truly appreciate them, no matter how long they last. And just have the knowledge that, again, nothing is guaranteed. So a lot of the time, because I think, we're millennials and we want to, or whether or not you relate to that term, you're young, you're getting in relationships, you think that, when you like someone, you definitely have to make it work. If you're young, if that person doesn't live up to what you want, you know, that it's completely okay. It's on to the next person. So I hope, again, this video has served you in some way. As usual, take what you think you can get from it. Take whatever you want out of it, whatever you think could work for you. And yeah, like and subscribe and comments all around. I definitely I have a YouTube channel as well, so I would appreciate that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.